Everything you need to know about the Narja patch coming up for Chaos Zero Nightmare. There wasn't a crazy amount shown because a lot of it's going to be coming out, you know, in later seasons or in like later dates, but there was a good amount shown, so let's get into it. Starting off with Narja, she is a Serennial support, but also a Tenacity break support, and she is a defense scaler. You can also use her with other characters as well. She's going to be a pretty good general support, but her main thing is going to be helping out Serennial, even though Serennial is pretty busted. This is an early look at her cards. As you can see, she has this Veracity passive, and she also has this Predation passive as well. I will be covering this though in a future video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I'll talk about her cards, her epiphanies, and all of that, as they didn't really go through it on this, and you know, like to explore when the game actually comes out, get some builds and stuff like that once I go through epiphanies myself, and I'll give you guys some tips on that. Also, Narja has one of the most expensive cards in the game. It is a 6-cost card, and it gives you a lot of different things, and it is her ultimate card as well. So her two potentials are going to be extra healing, and then her other one gives you extra damage on her Veracity. This is Narja's partner. This is able to draw cards for you, and it gives you just a bunch of damage bonus and defense, which is pretty nice. It's that girl that we've seen before. I'm surprised it's not a playable character, honestly. I feel like they make some of the best designs and combatants. Kind of crazy. And this is a look at what the Narja wallpaper looks like. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised the Narja wallpaper wasn't more crazy since we just came from the Serennial wallpaper, but it does look pretty nice. I would honestly prefer this over Narja's current outfit. We're going to be getting a new game mode called the Spiral Tower of Screams. It's that mode where you fight 5 waves at a time. Apparently this is going to release split, and we're only going to get 25 in the first week and then another 25 in the next week, so it's going to be time gated. There was a bunch of quality of life stuff added, but a lot of this is stuff that should just be in the game or is like very minor, but like it's good that should be in the game, like the skip future for this story and for unidentified areas. There's an Amir lobby. I'll look at that. There's a simulation improvement. You can farm a bunch of waves in one wave. They just need to add a sweep, bro. Zenless has a sweep before Chaos Zero Nightmare. Is that not crazy? Memory Fragment UI kind of improvements. I still think Memory Fragment should get removed from the game. There's going to be trauma codes for Narja and Luke. There's a vertical view, which is only for mobile. I don't know who asked for that. Waypoint loot acquisition means you are going to be able to use your chaos cards instead of just using them on the boss. You're going to be using that waypoints now to get the memory fragments. This is the new Amir wallpaper, which is crazy that it is more clothed than her base thing, even though her base thing is like super Coomer. There's some major codex updates. These are actually pretty good. There's going to be improved merge grade. They are increasing the levels gained when you do codex runs. They're going to increase the appearance of rare codexes. There's going to be a codex merging event, which is going to last for about 2 weeks. And there's also improved penalties so you can get higher tier codexes. Lastly, they talked about some events giving us some crystals. Hope you enjoy.